Officer Sutton responded to the call by going to the petrol station named by the caller. When he arrived at the location, he noticed the caller standing anxiously beside her vehicle. Officer Sutton approached her and introduced himself, assuring her safety and relieving her anxiety. He began by gathering information about the problem from the caller, asking her to supply any additional facts on the suspect. The caller revealed that the suspect was a friend who had been contacting her persistently despite her repeated attempts to stop communicating. Officer Sutton was informed that earlier in the day, the suspect acknowledged using a GPS tracker to follow her.
So yes, I filed a police report on him before, like a year or two ago, because he was sending me harassing emails, voicemails, calls, texts, and I wanted it to stop. He wouldn't stop. That was in Gwinnett County. Filed the police report, told him about it, and it stopped for a long time. Recently, more recently, maybe fast forward a year, 2 years, he reaches out to me again. He says I'm sorry for everything, and we talk as friends and everything.
Officer Sutton tracked the GPS tracker inside the caller's vehicle, while Officer Nguyen apprehended the suspect at the gas station. Simultaneously, Officer Nguyen approached the suspect at the gas station after identifying him based on the description provided by the caller. Talking to him and asking for his student ID, the officer told the suspect to wait until he returned because the student doesn't want any hassle and has no criminal background, as he said.
That's why I put the tracking device. Other than that, I didn't do anything else.
So you actually put a tracking device on her car?
Yes.
Okay. Where is it at?
Under the car.
Under the car?
Yes.
Is it on the driver's side, passenger side?
Like on that side wheel.
On this side?
Yes. Under this.
Under the wheel right here?
Not under the wheel, but like in front of the wheel, but on the metal surface.
On the metal? Okay.
Yeah, I will destroy it and I will go and I won't do anything again.
You have your ID with you?
Yes.
Can I get that from you?
This is the only chance I need. I'm really sorry.
Okay.
I understand. It's just a relationship thing. That's it.
Were you guys a thing? Like, were
Like,
you guys a
it's
couple?
like a thing, like not like officially, but we were kind of like hanging out and went to like going out places and stuff. So we were kind of thinking of that.
Okay.
I was working on that, trying to work out.
You were trying to work that? Okay.
Yeah.
And so, she told you that she was meeting somebody today?
No, she
like
said
at a
she
hotel?
was at the hotel. So okay, last time we went to the hotel, she said she wanted to go have a pool time and stuff. But she said she got a call and she want to go. And I was kind of upset. So I thought she was like lying to me or anything like that. So I put a tracker on that the other day. And next, like 2 days back, she said she went to hotel. So I thought she went with somebody. So I had a tracking device like a couple of days back, last week on. So I just used it to track it and see where she was. That's it.
Okay.
I didn't do anything crime and
Have you done that before?
No, first time.
This is your first
First time and this
For her or at all?
at all.
At all?
Yes.
Okay.
I never had any criminal history.
Okay. Just hang out. I'll be right back. Like I said, I need to sort some stuff out. I don't really know what's going on.
I just don't want to go.
Because everyone's split. Like, I have some officers over there. I'm out here with you. I don't have the whole picture, so that's what I'm trying to figure out, okay?
Yeah,
I'll be right back, all right?
The guy started calling the lady. The officer advised her not to respond to the calls. Simultaneously, another officer approached Ramesh, a student involved, instructing him to refrain from taking any action until the situation was resolved.
He's calling me. He's calling me. Should I answer?
Don't answer that.
Okay.
40's clear. Are you still out with him right now? He's attempting to call over here.
Hey, Ramesh, for the time being, just hang up the phone. Don't try and call it for a second, okay?
Officer Nguyen made diligent efforts to locate the GPS tracker. Despite conducting an extensive search of the vehicle, Officer Sutton was unable to find the GPS tracker. The tracker remained elusive despite his thorough investigation.
Can I take it to like a car place?
Well,
Put it up on wheels?
if he was able to put it in there, I should be able to get it out. Maybe, but I don't see it.
Officer Nguyen then asked Ramesh about the precise location where the tracker was attached. This information was crucial for the officer's investigation and efforts to retrieve the tracker and gather additional evidence. By obtaining the exact position of the attached tracker, Officer Sutton could further strategize his approach to resolving the case.
Hey, Ramesh, go ahead and step out of the car for me and talk with me back here at your trunk, okay? What's that on the dash?
It's a camera.
Well, what's this thing?
This thing?
Yeah. Oh, that's your. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you. All right. Okay, so
Ramesh informed officer about the exact position of the GPS tracker attached to the car. Officer Nguyen, who had knowledge of this information, relayed it to Officer Sutton. With the accurate location provided, Officer Sutton was able to successfully extract the GPS tracker from the car.
like you
Today?
Yeah, you said she was. You had knowledge she was going to a hotel.
Okay, she's day before yesterday night.
Yep.
She said, I said, well, where are you? I was like, we were planning to meet. So I said, where are you? She said, I have a problem with like my roommates and I went to the hotel.
Okay.
She but have like tracking device.
Which hotel did she go to?
Hampton?
Here in Johns Creek,
No.
or like closer
Peachtree Corners.
Peachtree Corners?
So,
Okay.
like since I have the last week tracking device, I never came back here to. So I never came back to track her and anything like that.
Okay.
But since she said she was in a hotel, I just thought to see where she was, if she was like lying to me or with anybody else.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I was trying to work things out. So I just
210.
You said the driver's rear wheel well is where he placed the tracker?
So that you put the tracker on this side of the car,
yes, on this side.
by this wheel,
Yes, on this. Like,
on the under
the thing, yeah.
on the metal.
Metal, yeah.
Yeah, A-firm. He says the rear driver's side wheel, and it's gonna be on the metal, like undercarriage, like on the bottom of the car, but close to the wheel. How big is it?
It's like a magnet, small, like black,
Like-
black color. Yeah, this color.
Like a size of a quarter,
No, more than like this size, like this size.
like a watch.
yeah, watch this
Okay.
size.
All right. Okay, so she was staying at a hotel in Peachtree Corners.
Yes.
Um,
So I went.
when did you?
Huh?
When did you put that on there?
Last time we went to the hotel, I don't remember the date exactly. It's like something like September
So it's
1st.
been
September 1st.
September 1st.
Yeah.
The lady decided to file a complaint against Ramesh for being the stalker. She was scared and anxious because of him. Nguyen, upon receiving this information, took action by placing handcuffs on Ramesh's wrists. The purpose of handcuffing Ramesh would typically be to ensure the safety of all parties involved, including the officers and the complainant, and to prevent any potential escape or resistance. Understanding the lady's intention to file a complaint, Officer Sutton advised her to document the entire situation in detail. He provided her with the necessary forms or documents to write down the events, including dates, times, and any relevant information or evidence. Officer Nguyen did a comprehensive search of the suspect, Ramesh, in order to determine whether or not he was in possession of a weapon. This was necessary given the gravity of the situation and the need to evaluate potential dangers. Officer Nguyen asked Ramesh to get in the car with him after the search was done and everyone's immediate safety was checked. Officer Nguyen and Ramesh continued to speak about the current investigation while they were in the car. Ramesh was charged with stalking and unauthorized monitoring of the victim based on the evidence and information found during the investigation. This shows how serious the claimed crimes are. After being arrested, Ramesh stayed in jail for a week while he waited for his case to move forward. After paying an $11,000 security bail, he was finally freed from jail. The court decided whether or not to set bail and how much it would be. They did this by taking into account things like the risk of running away, worries about public safety, and the nature of the charges.